Welcome to another beautiful day here in Melbourne, Australia, where I'm holding the camera the wrong way, first of all, but looking at the Monteverdi 3754, the four-door version of Monteverdi's great creation. There's a couple of things on the go today. There's a front right wheel off the car, and we're investigating several things, but chief amongst those is the pedal, the brake pedal that's not working. And if the sunshine works in our favour here, that's where the brake master cylinder should be. You can just see the little pin from the pedal poking through there. The lid for the brake reservoir is hanging down there with the electricals still on it. And there's also this little valve here, get out of the way, that I think is supposed to be a brake fail warning lamp where the wires have been cut. So there's another job to add to the list to restore the brake warning light to working condition. Big rubber mat hiding all the electrics on this side. I have seen some cars that do have that, but I'm not sure it's completely standard. If we remove it, we can see extensive non-standard wiring, probably over decades of playing around. And as I was looking at the brake master, looking at how to get it out, etc., I started to hear some relays clicking. So I think in here we've got a heavy supply wire that's all cracked, and potentially some breaks in the copper inside there, because just by disturbing this a little bit, we're getting relays going off under the dashboard. So there's another thing to add to the list of items. Not bad access once you get the car jacked up. Up the steering wheel there, 2 9/16 bolts holding the brake master in, and solid lines take it over to the other side of the car, would you believe? So there's one brake booster there, and there's another one that you can't see, which is down there, and the access is by taking off the rear fender weather guard. And so dual circuit, one's for the front brakes only, and one's for all four corners. So he was very safety conscious, Peter Monteverdi. He did some quite innovative things. Tightened up this accelerator mechanism today. It was very sloppy. It's just a lot of things to do around the car, but some things come before others, and the fact that it has 0 brakes is priority one. Next is the restoration of the wheels. These are Campagnolo wheel that are pure magnesium, and so typical beautiful Campagnolo design, simplicity, nice lines, and then you've got your center spline there, and that's not rust, that's copper grease that you can see there. But this is chrome, and it's in relatively poor condition. So this is actually a hub that unscrews. There are 8 bolts there. I've checked; they're all clockwise tightening, anti-clockwise loosening. My worry is for a pure magnesium wheel, should I actually take the tyre off the rim and have no pressure on the magnesium before I release these in sequence? Or could I potentially take them off now? But I'm not going to, and get some advice on it from people who have restored Campagnolo wheels for people in the Maserati Owners Club. Been consulting with them here in Melbourne, and they're probably going to look at this for me. So, as I said, I've got a couple of projects on the go at the same time. One interesting thing that I've found is this unusual arrangement for the top radiator hose that comes out, goes over the dual fan belts for the aircon, and then comes back down onto the radiator I'd have to still check and see whether it's actually a roadworthy item, but I've got a hose here that I've found that with a bit of modification will actually get over to the radiator underneath those fan belts. And wouldn't it be a wonderful sight to see this engine bay just a little bit less cluttered in my tools. But yeah, anything I could do to tidy this up I think would help. Got your lecky tape, 4 different hose clamps, a made up top radiator hose because I guess they had no choice. But it looks like I found a nice quality bound finish one that will fit just with a little bit trimmed off the motor end. Obviously I'm not going to take that apart without looking at this reasonably well seasoned water pump thermostat cover neck, and check the thermostat in there as well while I'm doing that. So yeah, there's 100 little jobs. Over here in the engine bay I've got the inspection light that somehow got broken during restoration. I'm actually going to take that to work and cast it and pour a clear polycarbonate or clear epoxy version of that glass. The surround is in good shape and it's the original, so I'd like to keep it that way. Myriad other things. The air cleaner obviously is inside. Probably do something similar with a crackle black finish to what I did with the coupe air cleaner over there. Reasonably nice finish. Crackle black's hard to keep clean. The body of the air cleaner was black, satin black, but it had traces where it may well have been finished in crackle originally. And the lid was chrome. I don't know whether that was standard, but these rocker covers are chrome, but they're showing their age definitely. And so look, lots of tidying up to do. But they're today's tasks. It has been running again. It's still just a little temperamental getting the fuel correct. I think I'm just going to have to take the top off the carby and reset the float levels to get that to behave itself. But it will eventually start. But obviously what we're looking for is a reliable turnkey, everyday type of scenario. I'll be back to you again soon with more videos. If you like the channel, please subscribe and let me know what you think of the ongoing restoration of the Monteverdi 3754.